We recently lost Claudia Cardinale, passed away at 87. Just an absolute titan, the enchantress of Italian cinema.
Truly the end of an era. She stood right alongside, Sophia Loren, Anna Magnani, icons.
Absolutely. So our mission today is to, well, really dive into her incredible career. Over 130 films. We want to look at the key roles, but also some surprising details about her life.
And you really have to start with her peak to get a sense of her impact. I mean, 1963, it's almost unbelievable.
Okay, yeah, let's start right there. 1963. Because she starred in The Leopard by Visconti, Fellini's 812, and The Pink Panther.
All at basically the same time. It's just staggering.
How did she even manage that?
Well, it's fascinating because, this icon of Italian cinema, she wasn't Italian in the way you might think. Her background was quite different. Maybe that helped her handle the pressure.
Right. This is maybe the biggest surprise. She was actually born in Tunis, Tunisia, 1938.
Exactly.
And didn't grow up speaking Italian, right? It was French,
Oh,
Arabic.
And the Sicilian dialect of her parents, yeah. Standard Italian came much later, as an adult, really.
Wow. So how did she get into film? Was it always the plan?
Not exactly. It's kind of accidental. She won this title, Most Beautiful Italian Girl in Tunisia,
Oh, yeah.
and that prize included a trip to the Venice Film Festival in '57. That's where people started noticing her.
So the festival was the launch pad.
Pretty much. Her first feature was Goha in '58, opposite Omar Sharif, actually.
Oh, interesting.
And then her big Italian break came quickly after in Monticelli's Big Deal on Madonna Street, a classic comedy.
Okay, let's jump back to 63 then. That watershed year.
Yeah.
The contrast between the two Italian films she made simultaneously.
Yeah.
It tells you so much.
It really does. She called it artistic schizophrenia herself, running between Visconti for The Leopard and Fellini for 812.
So Visconti.
Yeah.
What was that like? She played Angelica.
He was very precise, meticulous, that's the word she used, spoke to her in French, and insisted on long, dark brown hair for the role. Very specific vision.
And then she goes over to Fellini's set for 812, playing Claudia, the muse.
Total opposite. She said Fellini was chaotic, didn't even really have a script finalized.
No script for 812?
Apparently not in the traditional sense. He spoke Italian to her, cut her hair short, and dyed it blonde.
Wow. Different directors, different languages, different looks, all at once.
And she said those two experiences, The Leopard and 812, were the two most important films of my life. You can see why.
And while doing all that, she's making her Hollywood debut in The Pink Panther
Yes.
as Princess Dela.
Yes, her big international breakthrough. But it's important for you to remember her voice. That famous husky voice. They dubbed it.
Ah, right. Hollywood often did that,
Yeah.
even though the voice was so distinctive.
They did. But her presence was undeniable. David Niven had that great line about her.
Oh, yeah.
He said, after spaghetti, you're Italy's greatest invention.
Oh, that's fantastic. Captures it perfectly.
But arguably, her most iconic English language role wasn't Pink Panther. It came later from another Italian director.
Sergio Leone. Once Upon a Time in the West.
Exactly, 1968. Playing Jill McBain, the former prostitute turned landowner fighting for her future. Such a powerful, modern female character for a Western.
Absolutely unforgettable role. And looking at her whole career, it's just so varied. You have Rocco and his brothers early on, then later working with Werner Herzog on Fitzcarraldo.
Billy Close, Kinski, no less. Intense stuff.
And she won 3 David Di Donatello Awards, Italy's Oscars, basically.
Right. Her influence went way beyond just Italy or Hollywood, too. She lived mostly in France later on.
Received the Legion of Honor there, didn't she?
She did, in 2008. And even recently, in 2017, that image of her dancing was on the official poster for the 70th Cannes Film Festival.
Just an enduring image. Her impact really is immense, crossing borders and decades, defined by navigating these huge artistic visions like Fellini's and Visconti's, but also, the pressures of the film industry itself.
Yeah, like the dubbing in Hollywood, going right back to those unconventional roots.
So, thinking about her legacy, what's the takeaway? Did she offer any advice?
She did. Towards the end, she had some pretty blunt advice for young actresses, clearly drawn from her own experiences.
What did she say?
She warned them, never take on a role that will hurt you or make you sell out. And she really stressed the need to fight back against, quote, the awful caprices of certain directors or any form of professional blackmail.
Wow. Strong words. So the final thought for you listening might be this.
Yeah.
Even someone who reached the absolute pinnacle, who balanced these legendary demanding directors like Cardinale did, still felt that need to fight for her integrity against the industry machine.
That insistence on integrity, maybe that's her most lasting role.